What's up? Good afternoon, Koi Diary crew. I'm back today. There's not a lot going on. It's relatively early today, it's about 2 o'clock. So, I thought, when I got in about 10 minutes ago, the sun was out. But, it's gone cloudy again. But I thought I'd just flip the covers back, give them a bit of fresh air. Because it's been horrible last few days again. Odd bits of sunshine, but as per usual disappears quick this time of year. Anyway, not a lot going on this week if I'm honest. I wasn't actually going to have a diary go out on Saturday. I've got loads of things I need to do. Amazingly, because I finished work a bit earlier today, I can't be bothered to do anything. I've made myself pick up the GoPro to have a chat to you this week, but I've got nothing really planned. No, nothing. What we could talk about this week, I don't know. A couple of things actually, top of my head. So I've got a couple of things to quickly talk about. Koi Water Plants and Rants, Martin. He's got a YouTube channel. Description, I've got his link in the description. He messaged me. He's trying to get to 500 subscribers to enable him to give away an Eazy Pod. Now, if I was after an Eazy Pod, I'd take that and go over there and subscribe and find the video and enter that competition, because when he gets to 500 he's going to dish it out. So you've got a 1 in 500 chance of winning an Eazy Pod, which is pretty good odds really, for free. Well, I won't be entering, so there's 499 people when I subscribe to his channel, but you're going to have some amazingly good odds of winning that. So hop over to his channel now, find the video and enter it. I can't even remember how you enter it. It's something silly, it's relatively easy. I think he's just getting to 500 and just wants someone to comment on that video. So basically, easy. Get over there, check him out. He's got all sorts of stuff going on, and projects and pond stuff, so check his video out anyway. Secondly, the Adam Bayer Grow On videos that I've had out recently. I don't know whether I've caused a bit of confusion with that actually. The video, I did a bit of an information video earlier this week. It's okay people, don't panic. This isn't to confirm whether you're in or out. This is just to say thanks for the amazing response initially. But there will be a final roll call come December when you'll need to pay us a deposit. We'll pay Adam a deposit to secure your place. If you were in originally, you're in. Don't worry about that. So you don't need to comment on that video and saying you're still in 100%. That's fine. You're in anyway. And then until we do a final roll call in December time and then take a deposit, that's when you need to be 100% in or not sure or out. Well, there's no not sure. You're either in or you're out. But yeah, thanks for the response with that. We're still, I can't believe, I'm blown away by the amount of people that want to take part in that. So again, once again, I've said it 50 times, but thanks. Hopefully, I'm a bit worried, I'll be honest, because I've never helped set an event up that large, and I'm worried and excited, anticipation, and all of that kind of, all of them words. A little bit nervous about it all, because I want it to be great, we want it to be fantastic, we want it to be huge, but having never done anything like that before, you know, I'm a bit worried. All I do is clean windows day in day out and moan about how busy I am, so it's all new to me. But it's looking like, hopefully the coronavirus isn't a major issue. It's looking like it's going to be, from chatting to Adam, we want to arrange a bit of a whole day of it with other things going on, a bit of a quiz, bit of a talk maybe on some of what he's got going on there, and you know, anyone will be more than if they want to get a fish out and have a look, Adam would be more than willing to talk about the fish. But it's going to be busy. We want it to be busy, we want it to be a big day, we want it to be an event. So, but again, I'm just rabbiting on. This is what happened, this is what I talked about in the last video. So yeah, that's where we're at that. I wasn't actually wanting people to confirm in or out, so don't panic, you're in. If you are seeing this and you don't know what the hell's going on, the video you need to see is up here. But as I did say, and I'll confirm that now again, entries are closed. If you do want to go on the reserve standby list, still comment on that video. You won't see your comment, but it does get saved for me to see, because I've closed any commenting on it visible to the public, so I can see who is there. So all you need to do is follow the instructions, put your name, well, your name's there anyway, put what you require. You won't see what you've written, I will see, and you'll be on the reserve list, because as I say, we know we're going to have a few people drop out, so we can replace these people with some of the people from the reserve list. And I've got it in order as well, so if you're having an iron about it, put your name down. You've got nothing to lose. Come December, if you're still not sure, you can be out, or if you're definitely going to be in, you can be in. There's nothing other than a verbal commitment right now. So I'm not saying we need hundreds more people entering, but if you were umming and ahhing about it now and you've missed out, just put your name down. Yes, so there we go. Temperature wise this week, the ambient temperatures have been absolutely up and down all over the place, which meant the heat has been off and on, off and on, off and on. But again, I'm still managing to hold 19 quite easily at a cost of probably, I think the other day was the most expensive since last, so probably for 10 days. It was about, my total gas and electricity was about £5.45. But we haven't eaten any really cold stuff just yet. So everyone's looking alright. It is good that when I flap the covers back now, they're not absolutely cacking themselves. They know when the cover goes back now, all lifted up, that a bit of food's going to go in. I'm still feeding them as I was, so they're getting 200 plus grams a day, maybe a bit more over the course of the weekend. Yeah, it's just looking happy. I've had, luckily, having the temperature at a stable number, I've not had any of that, which no doubt if you're unheated you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, and this being my first year of being heated, I definitely know what I'm talking about from compared to last year. When you get that first few, like we've had this last week and a bit, when it gets really cold of an evening, and then it's about 15 degrees today, but this morning when I got up it was 7 degrees. So if you've got a smallish pond, that can have quite an impact on the pond temperature, and again depending on where it's situated within your garden and how much sun it gets. And when the sun comes out early, it was actually quite nice. It's probably even more than that. It was probably 17, maybe even 18 degrees. But as soon as a cloud comes over, a bit chilly again. And likewise of an evening, because it is that cold, you're going to be dropping a few degrees, and then in the day, if it is warming, you're going up again. This is one of the reasons I've opted to fit a heater, to stop that yo-yoing of temperatures, especially this time and this time of year, or autumnish, and then forget winter because it's just steady, just cold every day. And then in spring again, you can have a freezing cold night and maybe morning, and then a roasting hot spring temperatures, but you can get up to sort of mid double figures, can't you, early spring. So that's why I fitted it. The idea was just to keep it at that, stop it from yo-yoing up and down. And so far I can honestly say the fish have looked amazing. I know I'm at 19 degrees, that's warmer than the ambient temperature, but the fish have just been loving it. They've looked a lot more chilled out. There's been no sulking, and I don't know whether this is because of the heating as well, but although I've had parasites this year, I think I've had flukes once and costia twice. Definitely one of each, if not maybe 2 lots of costia. But compared to previous years, I haven't had anywhere near that least amount of parasite problems. So in my head I'm putting that down to that because the water is a constant temperature, there's no yo-yoing. That's doing me no end of good. Or the fish, not me. Oh, and me, the stress of having to treat and the cost of treating. I might have just been lucky this year, who knows. So yeah, that's it for the time being. Just a brief chat. I might pick you up in the next day or two. It's Wednesday today, but I doubt it. This might be a really short video this week. Just me bumbling on. Anyway, right, I'm going to go inside, get a cup of tea, finish my work stuff. Catch you later. So depressing now. Getting from work, all you get to look at is that. I'm currently listening to that. You can definitely tell the nights are drawing in now. I don't know what time it is. 5:30, 6 o'clock. Sun's sort of going down. A bit of a miserable day today, actually. Right. And we've got a bit of steam. So look at them. They're still absolutely underfed. I need to get rid of that. Look, food on the edge here. Look at that. Disgusting. Don't want that rotten food in there. So as I said earlier in the week, everyone's looking alright, but just under the covers, just horrible. Bash your nose. There's not really a lot to report, as I said earlier in the week. I've had nothing pond related on this week at all. Hence the Dear Diary this week isn't really exciting. But it is my diary, it's what I've done this week, which is nothing, so you're not seeing anything. So heat wise, I mean, the temperatures have been a bit all over the place this week, all over the shop. We've had all sorts of weather this week. We've had a bit of sun, it's been cold in the morning, in fact it didn't stop raining this morning until about 11 o'clock, hence being in a bit late, trying to finish up and get everything sorted work wise. But cost wise, I know there's a lot of people asking about cost. I'll say it quietly, it's not really cost a lot this week actually. The heat, the covers and on the pond and the shower literally paying for themselves for me to hold 19. It's ridiculous. Can't believe how much difference it makes. I just need to sort the back of that out because that is all open. I don't know what I'm going to do with that temporarily. Might even just get a bit of sheeting and a small frame for the time being. I was planning on doing a bit of gardening this week, as you know, my garden pond project, but I just haven't had time, and because it's a bit miserable and cold, and I've been miserable and cold all day at work, I don't want to come home and I've got to sort this. So basically I need to dig in a bit of a channel here, get the rest of the sleepers in here, and then I can sort that out. Great. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do that this weekend. Football all day Sunday, and as usual cycling Saturday. So I don't know when I'm fitting that in, and I need to get this video, very limited video, out Saturday morning, because I know people like to wake up for a cup of tea with me on Saturday. So Saturday morning tea crew. So that's it for this week. Nothing really major to report. Just looking at the boring pond covers. But, you know, saving the pennies, keeping the heat in. So yeah, thanks for watching this week. I'll catch you next week. I've started to put together, I say reveal video, I've started to put together the video about the pond alterations for next year. So hopefully, if I pull my finger out next week, I've got a few relatively shorter days next week. I should be able to get it all put together and get that out Saturday, if not, it'll be the week after. But I want to get that out because I think next week's my 100th diary, so I wanted to do that for then, to mark that special occasion. And actually, talking about special occasions, some more thank yous. I hit 5,000 subscribers this week, so thank you to everyone that made the effort last week and subscribed that hadn't, so thank you very much. And also another mega milestone, actually hit 1 million views in total across my channel. Unbelievable, and I'm made up about that. 1 million views, that's crazy. A lot of that, well, 10% of that was down to one blimmin' video, wasn't it? The Andy Finch pond visit video. In fact, if you've not seen it, you must have, because that's had like 150,000 views, which is unbelievable and crazy. But it's up there, you can watch it again. It is a good video. It's an amazing pond and a cracking setup. So yeah, thanks to all the people that have contributed for the views. I'm hopefully putting some stuff out that people like to see, apart from this week. But yeah, and we've got plenty of stuff to come next year with the Adam Bayer Koi Diary Grow and Show, and obviously my mega pond rebuild. As I say, so hopefully I can get that out next week, but don't hold your breath, because I don't like to rush these things. You should know that by now. Anyway, so yeah, thanks for everybody. 5,000 subscribers, amazing, and the 1 million views, again, amazing. Thank you very much. And that's it. I'll catch you next week. No midweek offerings next week. I'll head down, get my work done, and then hopefully get this pond adjustment video. Not going to be particularly long, but there was a few little quirky things I wanted to try and get done in the video. So if I can get that done, maybe out next week. Right, thanks for watching. See you next week or the week after. Anyway, bye.